Hello, and welcome to Insurance World TV, the channel that helps you make smarter, safer financial decisions in today's unpredictable world. As always, we've prepared an insightful topic that directly impacts your financial well-being, and today's discussion could change the way you think about insurance and protecting what matters most. Before we dive in, a heartfelt thank you to all our subscribers and loyal viewers. Your support, your comments, your shares, that's what keeps us going. Keep subscribing, keep watching, and if you'd like to go a step further, consider extending your financial support to help us create even more impactful content. We truly appreciate you. Now, today's topic is one that affects almost everyone. Why do we delay or avoid buying insurance, even when we know it's the smart thing to do? The surprising answers lie in how our minds are wired. Let's unpack it and learn how to outsmart our own biases.
Stay tuned.
We have some very important tips at the end of the video. Imagine a world where people would rather risk losing everything than pay a small amount of money in form of premium to purchase protection against loss. Sounds irrational, right? But that's exactly how many of us treat insurance. We think we're being smart, careful, even brave. But in truth, our own psychology may be quietly working against us. In this video, we'll explore the hidden reasons why people delay, avoid, or even resent insurance. And more importantly, how to overcome those invisible mental traps. By the end, you'll never look at risk the same way again. Reason number 1: the illusion of invincibility. Let's start with a common reason why people delay or avoid buying insurance: the belief that it won't happen to them. This is called optimism bias. Our brains are wired to believe we're less likely to experience negative events than other people. We believe we're safer, more careful, or just luckier. It's the reason a healthy 30-year-old thinks they don't need medical cover. Or why someone who's driven 10 years without an accident thinks insurance is a waste. But reality doesn't work that way. Life throws curveballs. And when they come, optimism doesn't pay hospital bills. Another trap here is our love for immediate gratification. Paying a premium feels like giving away money for something abstract. So, we focus on our next meal, our next data bundle, or next hangout, and insurance falls to the bottom of the list. Reason number 2: the pain of loss aversion. Now, let's talk about loss aversion. According to prospect theory, people hate losing something more than they enjoy gaining the same thing. For example, losing 1,000 Kenyan shillings hurts more than the joy of gaining 1,000 Kenyan shillings. So, what does this have to do with insurance? Well, paying a premium every month feels like a small but guaranteed loss. Even though it buys protection, peace of mind, and financial resilience, your brain just sees money leaving your account. In contrast, not paying feels like a win until the unexpected happens. Then that win becomes a painful, expensive lesson. And the worst part? We convince ourselves we're smart by avoiding the guaranteed loss while ignoring the massive potential one. Reason number 3: risk perception and cognitive biases. Next up, how our brains distort risk through cognitive biases. First is the availability heuristic. We judge risk based on how easily we can remember examples. So if you saw news about a plane crash or a terrorist attack, you might think those are major threats. Meanwhile, you ignore everyday risks like road accidents, chronic illness, or house fires, things that actually affect thousands of people every day in Kenya. Then there's confirmation bias. We seek out stories or opinions that agree with what we already believe. If you think insurance is a scam, you'll find one viral clip or one friend's story to justify it, and ignore dozens of cases where insurance worked exactly as it should. And finally, the sunk cost fallacy. People say, "I've lived without insurance for years and nothing's happened, so why start now?" But the past doesn't predict the future. Risk doesn't expire, it only grows with time. Reason number 4. The social and emotional layers. Our decisions are rarely just financial. Often they're emotional and social. Let's talk about peer influence. If no one in your social circle talks about insurance, you're less likely to buy it. Why? Because humans follow the crowd. It's called herd mentality. We don't want to be seen as overly cautious or paranoid. Then there's the fear of being scammed. Many people have heard horror stories about claim denials or corrupt providers. And while fraud exists in any industry, the majority of licensed insurance companies operate under strict regulations. But one negative story is enough to create cynicism. We start to believe all insurers are the same. That fear holds us back from taking rational steps to protect ourselves. Finally, there's the emotional comfort of feeling in control. You might think, "I take care of my health," or "I drive carefully, so I don't need cover." But bad things don't ask for permission. Planning isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Reason number 5. The illusion of self-control and overconfidence. There's a subtle trick the mind plays on almost everyone. It's the belief that we'll take action at the right time, that we'll know when the danger is close, that we'll prepare just in time. It's called the illusion of self-control. This bias makes us think we can delay important decisions like buying insurance and still be okay. We say things like, "I'll start saving for retirement next year. I'll take health insurance when I get a family. I'll get cover after I build my house." But here's the truth. Life doesn't give you a warning. Accidents, sickness, theft, fire, they don't wait for your budget to improve or your plans to settle. Example. Many young adults in Kenya avoid medical insurance because they feel strong and healthy. They say, "I'll get a cover when I'm older." But here's the catch. The older you get, the more expensive cover becomes. And if you get a serious illness before you're insured, not only do you pay out of pocket, some covers may even exclude that illness going forward. That's the illusion. We assume future US will act wisely, while current US delays. Overconfidence bias. Now, let's talk about overconfidence bias, the belief that you're the exception, that you're safer, smarter, or more in control than everyone else. People say, "I'm a great driver. I don't need comprehensive motor insurance. My house is in a good neighborhood. Theft won't happen to me. I'm too careful to fall for online scams. I don't need cyber protection." This kind of thinking is seductive. It flatters your ego, but it leads to carelessness and underestimating real-world risk. Let's be clear, insurance isn't about being weak, paranoid, or pessimistic. It's about being honest with yourself and realistic about life. Smart strategy to beat these biases. So how do we outsmart ourselves? Set rules, not moods. Decide in advance to buy or renew your insurance, not when you feel like it, but when it's time. Buy when you don't need it. The best time to get covered is when you're healthy, employed, or before you've made a claim. That's when premiums are lowest and options are wide. Ask this question: if something happened tomorrow, would I regret not being insured today? If the answer is yes, don't wait. Your future self will thank you. Thanks for sticking with us this far. Now here's the part you've been waiting for. Let's break down the key strategies that will help you outsmart these psychological traps and make sure you stay protected with the right insurance, no matter what life throws your way. First, treat insurance as a non-negotiable part of your budget, not a luxury. Biases like the illusion of invincibility make us believe we can go without it, especially when nothing has gone wrong yet. But just as you wouldn't skip paying for electricity, water, or internet, your health cover, motor insurance, or home policy should be included as part of your regular financial obligations. Second, use defaults and automation to your advantage. One reason people delay is that making a financial decision feels mentally taxing, so we postpone. You can overcome this by automating your premium payments monthly or annually and setting reminders for renewals. Much like automated savings plans, this removes the need to rethink your decision every time and ensures you stay consistently covered. Another powerful shift is to reframe how you think about insurance. Many people resist it because they think, what if I never use it? But the real value of insurance lies not in usage, but in peace of mind. Just like a fire extinguisher or seatbelt, it's something you hope to never use, but are thankful for when the worst happens. Next, make an effort to learn from real stories, not just statistics. Our brains connect better with personal stories than abstract numbers. Hearing about a young person who delayed health insurance and then faced overwhelming hospital bills is more impactful than being told that medical costs are rising. Stories help bring reality into focus. You should also ask yourself future-based questions to counter present bias. When you're tempted to postpone, ask, if something happens tomorrow, how prepared will I be? Would you rather feel the small discomfort of paying a premium now, or face the devastation of paying out of pocket when a crisis hits? Lastly, normalize insurance in your social circles. Peer influence is a huge force in shaping behavior. When you openly talk about your own policies, whether it's life, medical, or motor insurance, you make it socially acceptable. Just as people talk about fitness routines or savings challenges, we should normalize financial protection as a smart, grown-up conversation. In the end, beating these psychological traps starts with awareness, followed by consistent small actions. Insurance isn't about fear, it's about preparedness, responsibility, and long-term peace of mind. Conclusion: insurance isn't about expecting the worst. It's about preparing for anything. And when we understand our minds, our biases, our fears, our shortcuts, we can make smarter decisions. We stop reacting out of habit and start planning with intention. So, here's your challenge. Take one step today. Look at what matters most in your life: your health, your family, your home, your hustle. And ask yourself, what am I doing to protect it? Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe to Insurance World TV for more content that helps you make smarter, safer financial decisions. Stay protected. Stay informed.